And tonight's game is a production of the New Knoxville Cable Systems. Ball. On New Knoxville Cable Systems once again, and tonight's an exciting boys basketball game between New Bremen and Minster. The Wildcats stand 1-0 on the season, a convincing 73-46 win over Spencerville in their home opener, while the Cardinals of New Bremen still looking for their first win after losses to New Knoxville and also Shelby County League perennial contender, at least for this season, the Russia Raiders. So for both these two teams, Dave, two teams desperately looking for a victory.
Always, especially when they play each other, it's always a bit of a rivalry here, as we all know. And we were talking a little bit before. This is a non-league contest tonight. They'll play Minster and New Bremen will match up at Minster in February for the MAC contest. And so this is an early season, sort of high-profile kind of game, you know, with the rivalry and the big crowds. And you're right, a win here tonight by either one of these teams will really go a long way in keeping the spirits up going into the league season, which starts next Friday.
When you look at the two teams' rosters and you look at two of the better players that will be out on the floor, they're both in the center of the court. That is, in the middle of the action, the two big men for tonight, the Minster Wildcats, Alex Schmeezing at 6'6", and Mark Killian listed at 6'8" in the program for the Cardinals. Should be a battle of two of the area's premier big men.
Well, those two guys will go at it, and really, you look at the whole rosters, top to bottom, and both Minster and New Bremen have some real big fellas this year in their starting lineups and on their roster. I mean, you look at Schmeezing 6'6", and they've got David Patch starting. He's 6'5". They got Dustin Summer 6'3". They've got Pringer 6'2", and New Bremen Killian 6'8", and they've got 6'5" and this Steinke kid, and 6'4", and Mitch Eilerman and 6'3". So there's going to be a lot of meat out on the floor tonight, and there'll be some bodies banging around it. I think a key will be, like we said, is who can handle the ball the best, because it's probably neither one of these teams' forte. So we'll see who can put a little pressure on and what can happen out front. That might be the key to the game.
And we had a dandy junior varsity contest. The Cardinals held on to win 33-31, up their record to 2-1 on the season. We will be back to New Bremen and Cardinal Gymnasium with the tip-off and the starting lineups of tonight's game between New Bremen and Minster right after this.
Friendliness, helpfulness, and community spirit, just to mention a few. The small communities in this area have all of these qualities, and the First National Bank is proud to have a staff that is part.
Officials for tonight's contest, Todd Von Sossen, Tim Busher, and Steve Long will handle those chores for this evening's game between New Bremen and Minster. Introduction to the starting lineups coming up here in just a moment. Beautiful facility for basketball, Dave. I'm sure the fans here in New Bremen, if you have not yet come out to see a high school basketball game, you certainly should do so.
Plenty of seats.
Introduction of the cheerleaders for the two teams tonight, the Minster Wildcats. There you get a good view of the cheerleading squad there.
Yeah, that's really this new facility adds a lot of elbow room for the fans. And the old gym, we really packed them in, especially for a game like this. You'd be lucky to have any kind of breathing room, but it's a whole new story in this facility.
And one of the treats for us is that we're at court level, which is usually not the case for most games.
We're announcing the cheerleaders and all the non-starters.
And a full look at the Minster Wildcats, the squad there. John Slinskowski, number 14. Andy Reckerman, number 22. Tony Kemper, 24. Dan Wente, 30. Ty Henkeline, 34. And Austin Kaler, number 40. Starting lineup for the Wildcats. Number 10, Jonathan Peening. Number 42, Brad Pranger. Number 32, Dustin Summer. Number 44, David Patch. And number 50, senior Alex Schmeezing. So for the Wildcats, they've got two sophomores in that starting lineup. And now the New Bremen Cardinals. Introduction number 12, that's Doug Overman, up from the junior varsity squad. Number 52, Dustin Pape. Keith Quellhorst, Lee Kenning, Chad Schnelly, David Schwartz, and Ryan Dickey, I believe, the rest of the Cardinals. Starting lineup, number 10, also a sophomore. Nick Wente, a 6'1" guard. Number 40, senior 6'3", Ben Toby. Number 22, J.J. Steinke, a 6'5" junior. Number 34, Mitch Eilerman, a sophomore at 6'4". And in the middle for the Cardinals, number 54, Mark Killian at 6'8". So, Dave, it's kind of interesting to note that there will be a total of 4 sophomores in the starting lineup of tonight's game.
Yeah, a lot of the sophomores are the ball handlers, so they'll have some pressure on them tonight.
Moments away from the opening tip-off as the Wildcats move out to the circle. Cardinals break their huddle, and we're set for high school basketball. Todd Van Sassen makes the final check with his officiating cohorts, and we're set to go. Killian and Schmeezing. The Wildcats will control the basketball. Peening over to Prenger. Back out Schmeezing. Summer with the basketball. Man-to-man defense by the Cardinals. Prenger left side, back out to Summer. Looks inside. Ball tipped away. Cardinals playing it straight up. Man-to-man defense. Schmeezing working on Killian. Back out to Prenger.
Minster playing that patented Mike Lee weave offense that we've seen for several years now. They run it very well.
There's a shot by Summer, no good. Prenger with a rebound. Up and in, and Brad Prenger has the first basket. Peening, Summer, Prenger, and Schmeezing all lettered last year for the Wildcats. Cardinals with the basketball. Eilerman, back out Killian. 18-footer is short. Rebounded by Peening, and he'll bring it up court. He'll go to the right side, and Prenger. Steinke on Prenger. Peening with the ball, looks inside. Summer, 17-footer off target, rebound Killian. Good defense by the Cardinals here on the first 2 to 3 possessions of the game. Killian will get the pass from Wente. Peening all over Wente, and Wente will have it, and Cardinals will set it up with Killian at top of the key. Eilerman on the outside. Makes his move to the left side, off the glass. Foul on number 10, I believe, Jonathan Peening. That will put sophomore Mitch Eilerman, number 34, at the free throw line. 6:04 to go, first quarter of play. Minster with a 2-0 lead. Cardinals on the scoreboard, and it's 2-1. Minster with a 1-point lead over to Bremen. Peening with the basketball over to Prenger. He'll handle the basketball. On him is Steinke. Back over to Schmeezing on the outside. Patch back over to Prenger. Collision in the lane, and there'll be a foul called. And let's see who that'll be on. That'll be on, I believe, number 54, Mark Killian.
Killian just ran right through a pick. We have 3 officials tonight, so there's not going to be too much they miss.
Keening on the inbounds pass, deflected there by Wente. Prenger will pick it up, and he'll control the basketball. Painting top of the key. Back over to Prenger. Prenger looks inside as the Wildcats run their offense. Jump shot by Patch, no good. Rebounded, Schmeezing up and in and off the glass. That foul will be on Killian, too. And that time, really not a lot of contact, but Schmeezing, we've seen him have some great basketball games underneath. Puts it up and in. Quickly off the New Bremen bench, number 42, Lee Kenning. 6'4" senior, as Killian will have to have a seat. New Bremen coached by Tim Niekamp as he talks to Mark Killian on the sidelines. And Schmeezing completes the three-point lead. Three-point play, and Minster now has a three-point lead and a foul in the backcourt, much to the consternation of Minster guard Jonathan Peening.
That'll be his second.
Quickly off the Wildcat bench, number 22, Andy Reckerman, will come in for Peening. So Peening and Killian both on the bench with 2 fouls as we approach the 5-minute mark of the first quarter of basketball. Wente will handle it against Prenger. Toby into Kenning. Ball tipped away. Steal by Schmeezing. Nice hustle. Let's see what he does. Shot blocked. Good defense there by the Cardinals. Schmeezing puts it up once, puts it up again, misses it, and number 34, Mitch Eilerman, pulls the rebound down. Some great defense there by Eilerman, and that prevents a Wildcat basket. Cardinals looking for their first field goal of the night as 4:45 to go. Eilerman with a move. Shot is blocked by Schmeezing inside. Prenger will bring it up court. He'll be out front. He's looking at Wente. Over to the side to Summer. Summer looks down low. Patch sets the pick for Schmeezing. Schmeezing on the baseline. He'll put it off the glass. No good. Tip there by Patch. No good. Turnaround jumper by Andy Reckerman. And Reckerman, the right man at the right spot. And it's 7-1 Minster. And that means a New Bremen timeout. 4:20 to go. First quarter. Our score, Minster 7, New Bremen 1.
Minster Bank is proud to sponsor the area school athletes. Minster Bank is a locally owned community bank with offices located in Minster, New Bremen, St. Mary's, Wapagoneta, Sydney, and in the Wagner's IGA in Minster. Stop in to see how Minster Bank provides financial solutions to customers for a lifetime. You can also check us out on the web at www.minsterbank.com to take a drive on the road to financial freedom with ePal, internet banking service.
Minster's defense has been the key. 7-1 the score as the Cardinals look for their first field goal here in the first quarter. There's the steal. Reckerman on the break. He's going to take it all the way in and hit the shot, and it's 9-1. Cardinals just simply looking for some offense, Dave.
Well, they've been outshot 11-2 from the floor. A lot of that's Minster's defense, and a lot of it's Minster's crashing the boards. They've had 2 or 3 cracks at it a couple times now, and that's been the difference.
There's a jump shot. No good as Ben Toby took the shot. Rebound by Keith Quellhorst, who comes off the bench, and Keith's shot no good and out of bounds, and the Wildcats will have the basketball. 3:33 to go. First quarter, Wildcats looking very strong here in the first 4+ minutes of the quarter. Prenger, he'll let them run their cut. Schmeezing comes back out to the line. Looks inside for Patch. Kicks it back out to Reckerman, that's right. Number 22, Andy Reckerman. Patch back over to Summer. Summer guarded very closely there by Toby. He goes to the right side, but the foul will be on number 40, Ben Toby. 3:04 to go in the first quarter. 9-1 Minster. Number 14, Ryan Dickey, 6-foot senior guard, into the lineup for the Cardinals. Dickey and Wente will be out front for New Bremen. Pass into Reckerman. Over to Prenger. Wildcats set their offense up. Summer in the wing, looks inside. Patch at the post. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Nick Wente. Up court. Ryan Dickey, number 14, with the basketball. Guarded by Reckerman. Wente, top of the key. Prenger right on him. Left side to David Schwartz, a newcomer into the New Bremen lineup. He's number 30. Mitch Eilerman puts the ball to the floor, but unfortunately it's a New Bremen turnover as he took an extra step.
You know, Dave, I think Killian going to the bench there with just 2.5 minutes left into the game, I think it's really thrown New Bremen's offense off. It's like they're searching for somebody to take charge.
3-point goal by Dustin Summer, and it's a 12-1 run for the Wildcats to start the game. Loose basketball, still loose, picked up by Minster. Wildcats gonna make this one a blowout early. Summer, it's a three. Right at home, and it's 15-1. Wildcats just playing straight man-to-man. New Bremen timeout. 1:45 to go in the first quarter. Our score: Minster 15, New Bremen 1.
This is Johnny Bench with another great save from Fifth Third Bank. Our totally free checking features no service fees, no minimum balance, and unlimited check writing. Plus more Fifth Third Genie ATMs than ever before. Stop by, visit us online at 53.com or call 1-888-797-5353 for totally free checking from Fifth Third Bank. Member FDIC.
New Bremen coach Tim Niekamp took the timeout, and the Wildcats of Minster just on a wonderful run here in the first quarter for them.
Cardinals got all their starting lineup back in the game.
Jump shot Wente. It's a little bit short. Rebounded by Reckerman. Prenger has it. Summer, who's nailed the last two from just about that spot on the floor. Ty Hinklein, number 34 in the lineup for Minster. Schmeezing, he moves to the post and takes a jump shot, and it's off target. But when things are going right for you, they continue to do so as the ball bounces off of New Bremen, and Minster will inbound it. And that means Dustin Summer, number 32. Back out to Reckerman. Reckerman goes to Prenger.
Bremen's dropped off into a zone here.
They turn it over as Ben Tobey comes up with a steal for the Cardinals. Steinke with the basketball, back to Eilerman, top of the key. Killian trying to go on Schmeezing. Turnaround jumper is good, and with 50 seconds left in the first quarter, the Cardinals get their first field goal. 15-3. Wildcats, they'll be patient. Turn it over. Henkelein's pass intended for Schmeezing goes off the bottom of the backboard, and the Cardinals have a chance to score for the second time. Rebounded by Schmeezing after Killian's missed shot. 15 seconds to go, first quarter. Minster to play for the final shot. 5 seconds. Reckerman. Pass intended for Hinklein, tipped away. Killian, last second shot, no good, and our first quarter score, Minster 15 and New Bremen 3.
Busher Electric in Minster is a complete electrical contractor offering all types of wiring services for residential, commercial, industrial, or farm needs. Their large service fleet provides the capability to cover Auglaize, Mercer, Allen, and Shelby County. A qualified electrician is on call 24 hours a day and can be paged to handle any emergency situation. They also sell and install a full line of standby and portable generators. Call 1-800-BUSHER, B-U-S-C-H-U-R, for all your electrical wiring needs.
New Bremen will get the basketball to start the second quarter of play. They trail by 12 points. A very good first quarter by Minster. Let's see how the second quarter turns out. Nick Winnie with the basketball for the Cardinals. Steinke in the wing, back to Ireland, back to Steinke. That's a three, a little bit short. Rebound by Summer.
The rainbow. New Bremen 1 of 7 from the field the first quarter. Minster 6 of 15.
Summer. Shot a little bit strong, rebounded by Killian. Steinke looks for Killian. There'll be a foul from the backside. That'll be on number 40. Austin Kaler in the game for the Wildcats. 6'3" senior. Steinke with a jump shot, no good. Had a good look at the basket. Cardinals simply cannot connect. Reckerman back over to Peening. Reckerman with the basketball back in the corner to Summer. Summer looks inside at Kaler, but they go around the perimeter. Henkeline also in the lineup for Minster. He's on the baseline. Everybody getting a breather for the Wildcats. Reckerman back to Peening. Inside pass to Kaler. Pass intended for Henkeline goes out of bounds.
I tell you, Dave, since Minster was up 15-1 and New Bremen went into a zone, this is the fourth straight possession since going into that zone that Minster's turned it over without a shot.
Well, let's see what the Cardinals can do on offense. That's their problem right now as Wente brings it up to Ireland. Ireland finds Killian on the left side, move to the basket. Well, they're going to call a foul right away on number 40, Kaler. That's one of those calls you just like to see him let it go and go to the basket just to see what happens. But contact was made and Kaler goes to the bench for the Wildcats. Steinke back out to Killian. Killian top of the key finds Wente on the right side. Painting on him. Killian at the foul line. Ireland runs a cut. Killian with a basketball. He takes it to the hoop, puts it up. Slowly, Cardinals trying to dig themselves out of a huge hole. 15-5 the score. Minster's lead at 10 points. Cardinals connecting on 2 consecutive baskets to cut that lead to 10. Number 44, David Patch, will come off the Minster bench and come back into the lineup here shortly. Schmeezing in the lineup. He's got the basketball now. Back out to Reckerman. That shot short. Rebounded by number 34, Mitch Eilerman. And the Cardinals, with 5:40 to go here in the second period, can move just a little bit closer to Minster. Killian, 17-footer. Got it. Mark Killian hits the jump shot. Inside the lane, short jumper is good as Jonathan Peening connects. 17-7, Minster with a 10-point lead. Wente with the basketball, left side. Looks for Steinke. Finds Toby on the right side. Back over to Killian. Down low, nice pass by Mark Killian, and he finds Mitch Eilerman. And the sophomore converts it at 17-9. Pranger. Henkeline, baseline jumper, no good. Foul on the rebound. That's going to go against Minster. Saw it in the junior varsity game where New Bremen had a pretty good lead on Minster, and Wildcats came on strong at the end, almost forcing overtime and also almost winning the contest before New Bremen pulled out a 33-31 win. Cardinals looking a lot better on offense, and of course big number 54 in the lineup and not on the bench makes a huge difference.
He's been doing it all. He had the great assist last time down. He's got 6 points.
Steinke inside, he dumps it off. Back out, Cardinals with a jump shot. That's Killian again. Took the pass from Chad Schnelly, number 32 in the game for the Cardinals, and a foul on the backside. Let's see who that's on. Foul in 42, that's Brad Prenger. Cardinals inbounded. Steinke's open for 3, shot no good. Killian, nice hustle by Mark Killian. Eilerman with the basketball, back to Killian. Cardinal crowd trying to get in this to get the folks on their feet. Jump shot no good. Eilerman's jumper just a little bit short. Peening with the basketball. Prenger looks at Schmeezing, back out to Peening, and around the horn they go.
You know, Minster's got to get the ball into Schmeezing and try to get that 3rd foul on Killian.
There's a jump shot by Schmeezing. 19-9.
And you saw how tentative Mark was that time playing defense.
15-footer, got it.
Because right now, Dave, he's about 80% of New Bremen's offense.
He likes to take that jump shot, that 15, 16, 17-footer. He's hitting it right now. Pass back out to Prenger. They work it on Schmeezing, and the Schmeezing-Killian matchup inside. That's what to look for. Is a shot there by Peening is short. Peening comes back, almost gets his own rebound. Killian hustles after it and gets it. Steinke's going to go to the hoop. Out of control, shot off the glass, out of bounds, and New Bremen will catch a break and keep the basketball. Wente will come back in, and Schnelly will go out. Nick Wente, number 10. He's a sophomore at 6'1". He'll inbound the basketball. Steinke inside to Killian. Killian with a move on Schmeezing. Now, do you think there really was a foul there, Dave, on that one?
No, I don't know.
I mean, those two guys are going at each other. Don't get us wrong, but I think Alex could have did a little better than that.
All I'm saying, if you're going to call that all night, we'll be here all night. They just, you know, every once in a while one of those gets called where a guy's just trying to get a little position.
That's going to put Killian at the line.
He's in the bonus.
Connects. Got 2:57 to go here in the second quarter. Because, you know, Mark Killian and Alex Schmeezing, you're going to be going at each other all night long, and you want to make sure they play for a while. 19-13. Cardinals have done a good job of cutting the Minster lead, which at one time was 14 points, now down to 6. Wildcats working against that New Bremen zone. Prenger inside finds Schmeezing. Killian gets position, no foul, rebounded by Eilerman. Boy, it's amazing what that zone defense has done for the Cardinals.
You know, I think they did it just to protect Killian.
Exactly. Mitch Eilerman with the bucket. And it's 19-15, and this is a long climb up the hill for the Cardinals. 2:05 to go here in the second period of play. We've got a good one here. Foul inside. Let's see who it's on.
That'll go against Eilerman.
Mitch Eilerman picks up the personal foul. He's number 34. That's his first foul. Prenger with the basketball. Looks inside for Patch, back out to Summer. Ryan Dickey, number 14 in the game for the Cardinals. He's out front. Summer. Back over to Reckerman. Prenger. Looks inside as Summer and Schmeezing run some kind of a cut. Down low, Prenger off the glass. It's short. Schmeezing with a rebound. Battle for it. Let's see who they call it on. And
The Eilerman.
Leon Eilerman, number 34.
Let's go, Lee! Lee, what are you doing?
That brings Lee Kenning, number 42, off the New Bremen bench. He'll come in for Killian. Killian leaves with 10 points and 2 fouls with 1:29 to go. Prenger top of the key. Let's see if Minster can go inside with Killian out of the lineup. Let's see how that matchup works. Summer, three-pointer, no good. Rebound Prenger, he's in the corner. He's going to move inside. Nice move by Prenger. Shot doesn't fall. Rebound comes down to Kenning. Lee Kenning with a rebound. Cardinals, Wente with the basketball. Steinke looks inside for Eilerman. Eilerman breaks out. Dickey will get it, but he'll travel with the basketball.
Let's go, Blake, come on!
It's the first turnover for New Bremen since about midway through the first quarter. It's been a good key to their comeback here.
53 seconds left here in the first half of play. 19-15. Minster with a 4-point lead. Reckerman back over to Prenger. Patch back over to Summer. Summer outside the three-point line, and that'll be a two-pointer, excuse me. 21-15 just inside the line. 6-point Minster lead. Cardinals working hard. Steinke back out to Wente. Dickey on the right side looks at Kenning. Inside cut by Steinke. Kenning with a basketball. Finds Steinke. Turnaround jumper. Blocked by Patch. Nice play by him. Here come the Wildcats on a breakaway. Prenger hits the shot. New Bremen coach Tim Niekamp is furious. He wanted a call that time. A charge. Shot at the buzzer. That's going to be it. Cardinals come from a long way back. We'll keep it right here as we... New Bremen coach Tim Niekamp gives the officials his opinion. Our halftime score is Minster 23 and New Bremen 15.
Hoagie Lumber Company in New Knoxville, Ohio, a tradition of quality and service. For over 90 years has been supplying the area with your quality building products and outstanding service. Whatever your construction needs may be, Hoagie Lumber can provide the plans, materials, and service that one would expect from a company that has been in business for over 90 years. If your agribusiness could use a new structure, check with the Hoagie Farm Department. They could set you up with a pole building for machine, grain, or livestock. So check first with Hoagie Lumber, your one-stop shopping for all of your construction needs.
Business problems, look no further than Western Ohio True Value Hardware in Minster. We can be your complete source for plumbing, electrical, hand and power tools with one of the best paint and decorating departments you'll find in the area. Western Ohio True Value Hardware can also help you with a full line rental department, stocked with just about anything to solve those hard to do jobs. We also have mechanics on staff, so repairs are never a problem. Stop in and let us serve you. We're worth the drive. Western Ohio True Value Hardware, State Route 66 between Minster and New Bremen. Schwederman's Pharmacy has been serving Auglaize County since 1916. We offer free home delivery for those in need. Senior citizens receive a 10% discount on all prescriptions. Durable medical equipment for rent or purchase. Fast, friendly service, and convenient pickup windows in St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta. So for your prescription needs, come see the professionals at any of our 5 locations. Thank you for your patronage, and good luck to all area teams. New Knoxville Supply Company in downtown New Knoxville, Ohio, has been offering quality service for over 65 years. For all your plumbing, electrical, heating, and air conditioning needs, call us at 419-753-2500 2444. We also fabricate sheet metal ductwork on premises. We do residential, commercial, and industrial projects. We are happy to support our local basketball teams.
Here at halftime, where Minster enjoys a 23-15 lead over New Bremen, the Cardinals at one time found themselves down by 14 points at 15-1. Managed to cut that back to 4 points, and right now they trail by 8 points. But for the Cardinals, the center of the offense is Mark Killian.
Mark, a really good first half for some limited action. Like he sat a good 5 minutes of the first quarter. He picked up 2 fouls 2.5 minutes into the game. And it seemed like Minster poured it on from that point. He came back in with about a minute left to go into first quarter and really led a big comeback. He finished the first half with 10 points. He's got 4 rebounds and got the Cards back in the game. The only other New Bremen player to score in the first half was Mitch Eilerman, and he has 5 points. Overall, New Bremen was 6 out of 19 from the floor in the first half. They had 11 rebounds, and they were 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. Minster a little more balanced for the Wildcats. Dustin Summer, he had a couple 3-pointers in that early run. He leads the Wildcats with 8 points. Brad Prenger and Andy Retkerman both have 4 points, as Andy did a good job coming off the bench to relieve Jonathan Peening, who had 2 early fouls. So overall, Minster 10 out of 27 from the floor. They have 15 rebounds, and they're 1 for 1 from the free throw line.
We're just a few seconds away from the third quarter's beginning. Thought in the first quarter that it seemed like the Wildcats, they made some substitutes there right between the first and second quarter, and that was about the same time Killian came back into the lineup. And those changes that they made, which are pretty natural in the flow of a game, seemed to their offensive sync just took them a while to get back into it.
Right, and we mentioned that New Bremen went to the zone in large part to protect Killian from picking up a 3rd foul there as we started the second quarter, and that threw Minster off balance too. It was just a good move by Coach Niekamp just to get him off pace a little bit.
And as we start the third quarter, Cardinals will go back into a man-to-man defense, I do believe. 8-point Minster lead. Let's see what the Wildcats do. Schmeezing with the basketball. Big number 50. Back out to Peening. Jonathan looks at Prenger. Gets it back over to Summer. Down low, Prenger. Nice pass. Missed the shot, but puts up his own rebound. And Minster's lead is at 10 points, and the Wildcats are going to press. What do you think of this, Dave?
They got the press breaker out there. A big 6'8" guy.
34 is Eilerman, and Mitch Eilerman. Cardinals take it down court with relative ease that time. So a couple interesting strategies here to start the third quarter play. Now the Cardinals go back into their zone defense. Patch with the basketball. Back over to Prenger. Thinks about it. Back out top of the key. Painting. Back over to Summer. He looks at Schmeezing. Gets it to Patch. Patch wants to drive and bounce pass. Intercepted by the Cardinals, and that was J.J. Steinke with the defensive play. 8-point Minster lead. Killian with the basketball. Wildcats showing some zone defense. Inside Killian, bounce pass on the baseline. Eilerman, and he hits it. Mitch Eilerman, the sophomore, hits it, draws the foul. Number 32, that'll be Dustin Summer. And Eilerman has a chance to complete a 3-point play here and bring the Cardinals to within 5 points. And the sophomore does.
It's 10 points for Eilerman.
25-20, Minster, 5-point lead. There's Summer. 15-footer, got it. Dustin Summer, nice move, and 27-20 the score. Steinke. Shot doesn't fall. Nice move to the hoop, but it just doesn't fall for the Cardinals. Prenger with the basketball. Back out to Peening. Looking at that 1-3-1 New Bremen defense. Springer back out to Peening. Not a lot of movement going on for the Wildcats. There's a drive down the lane by Peening, but Killian stops his shot. Wildcats will set it up. There's a three-pointer by Summer. Shot no good. Battle for the rebound. Schmazing puts it up and in, and it's 29-20. Toby with the basketball to Killian. Back up to Wente. Down to Eilerman in the corner. Wente with the ball. 5:15 to go, third quarter. Minster hanging on to a 9-point lead. Steinke back to Wente. Toby, three-pointer, shot no good. Peening with a rebound. Jonathan brings it up court. Prenger inside the three-point circle. Short jumper by Patch, and David Patch hits a 15-footer. His first basket of the night, and it's an 11-point Minster lead. Toby back over to Killian. Up court, Wente over to Eilerman. Eilerman's going to take it to the hoop, runs into Schmazing. Shot blocked by Schmazing, and New Bremen will inbound the basketball underneath their basket. Ty Hinkeline, number 34, will come into the game. Patch will go out. Killian. Jump shot by Wente. Off the iron, no good. Rebounded Ireland and puts a shot up, no good. Killian and Schmazing battle, and guess who gets it? Jonathan Peening, number 10. He'll bring it up court. 4:20 to play, third quarter. 11-point Minster lead. Wildcats will set their offense up. They've got an 11-point lead, looking at his own defense. Inside Hinkeline, baseline to Schmazing. Easy move, and Schmazing along the baseline makes it a 13-point Minster lead at 33-20. Eilerman. Ooh, nice move by the sophomore.
NBA move there, complete with the extra step.
Minster with the press, one thing that they're doing, it's become a lot faster paced game.
Yeah, New Bremen's not a lot of turnovers, but they just don't look comfortable breaking that press.
Nope. They're methodical about it. There's a turnover by Minster. Andy Reckerman will come in the game for Jonathan Peening. So Reckerman and Prenger will be out front. Schmazing against Killian, and Killian shot a little bit short, and Schmazing does a nice job and gets the rebound. Prenger. 3:10 to go. Hinkeline looks for Schmazing. Double team blocked by Killian. There's some major league blocked shots going on in this one.
A couple of those touch fouls in the first half. We're going at it now.
Prenger will inbound the basketball near the Minster cheerleading squad. 5-second count. Prenger was motioning for Wildcats to make some moves, and nobody was doing anything. Cardinals quickly up court. Keith Quellhorst, number 44, in the lineup for the Cardinals. Shot no good. Rebound battle, and it comes down to Summer. Summer looks for Schmazing. There's the foul. Quellhorst left his feet, and Schmazing, who does that play very well, takes it right up and puts it in, and it's 35-22, and Schmazing has a chance to make the three-point play. And he does.
8 points for Schmazing.
Cardinals up court. Quellhorst pass to Eilerman. Mitch Eilerman, 6'4" sophomore, go to the line.
Eilerman and Killian still have all New Bremen's points. The scoreboard here keeps track of points. For some reason, they've taken 2 away from Killian and given an extra 2 for Eilerman.
What's the official Dave Stillwell book got?
Oh, Killian has 10 and Eilerman has 15 now. Or 13, I'm sorry. 14.
Eilerman's a nice-looking sophomore basketball player. He's having a good game tonight, that's for sure. He's got 14 by our count. 36-24, Minster with a 12-point lead as Prenger makes his move. Reckerman with the basketball. Chad Schnelly, number 32, out front for the Cardinals. Prenger, number 42, with the basketball for Minster. Henkeline. Prenger will take a 3. Shot no good, a little bit short. Rebound inside by number 40. That's Austin Kaler with the basket. Wente, number 10, with it for the Cardinals as they break the pass. Snelly to Killian, 15-footer. Shot no good. Summer with a rebound. 38-24 Minster. Prenger brings it up court. Cut off by Schnelly. Foul inside on Kaler.
Official called that as he was setting a screen of some sort. Don't know.
Yep, not sure on that one either. Quellhorst with the basketball. Timeout, New Bremen. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a break. 1:33 to go in the third quarter. Our score, Minster 38, New Bremen 24.
Think of the best things in a small community. Friendliness, helpfulness, and community spirit, just to mention a few. The small communities in this area have all of these qualities, and the First National Bank is proud to have a staff that is part of this heritage. At First National Bank, we are proud to be locally owned and operated. That means all of your loan needs are determined quickly by people you know and trust. The First National Bank has full-service banking and a professional staff to provide all your banking needs. With offices in New Bremen, Bodkins, Wapakoneta, and Sydney, good luck to all area teams. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
1:33 to go here in the third quarter, and number 44 for New Bremen, Keith Quellhorst, will inbound the basketball.
Yeah, Minster has out-rebounded New Bremen 10-1 this quarter.
That's an amazing statistic. That's probably the key to the whole quarter then.
The Cardinals have yet to have a second opportunity.
Toby with the basketball. Back over to Quellhorst in the corner to Killian. Toby, 15-footer, shot no good. It's going to go out of bounds. Steinke, number 22 in the lineup for the Cardinals for Quellhorst, and then Schmiesing out for just a few seconds. He'll come back in. He's gotten his breather. Prenger operating at the point guard spot. Summer back out to Prenger, over to Reckerman. Down low to Schmiesing. Reckerman. Wildcats will be patient. Summer, Prenger, Wente on him, number 10. There you see it. Wildcats say, hey, we'll take some time off the old clock. We're at 35 seconds here in the quarter. Got a 14-point lead. We're in no hurry.
We've seen Coach Mike Lee do this quite a bit. He gets the lead and doesn't want to play against the zone. He won't.
And he'll get the easy shot inside with Schmiesing eventually. Cat and mouse kind of game. Prenger
cannot believe he wasn't fouled. He's pitching his case,
but the Wildcats go right back at it in the old press. And tell you one thing, Minster coach Mike Lee wasn't real worried about that call. He was more worried about getting his team into the right defensive position, and it paid off. Of course, if the game was a two-pointer, it might have been a little bit different. Summer will catch a breather for the Wildcats. Dustin goes to the Minster bench. 11 seconds left. Peening down the lane. Schnelly will draw the foul. 6.4 seconds.